Ever felt like you're drowning in stuff? I did, until I lost my favorite coffee cup in a sea of clutter. That's when I decided to take on a 30-day decluttering challenge that completely transformed my life. From digital detox to letting go of 465 items, I discovered what truly matters. Ready to see how clearing out the clutter can make space for a better you? Let's dive in. We all know that sinking feeling when you lose something you love. For me, it was my favorite coffee cup, my trusty companion. Countless mornings, I lost it in a sea of clutter that had piled up over the years, both in my physical space and in my mind. This wasn't just a lost cup. It was a wake-up call. Got me thinking about discipline, self-improvement, and how much I'd let things slide. It was time to optimize my existence and take a hard look at my surroundings. Decluttering isn't just about getting rid of stuff. It's about gaining something much deeper: self-knowledge and mental well-being. I started a 30-day challenge, inspired by the chaos I'd let build up around me. The goal? To focus on growth, both in my personal life and my environment. And trust me, it was no walk in the park. But every item tossed felt like shedding a layer of anxiety or depression that I didn't even know was weighing me down. The process taught me a lot about personal growth and the philosophy behind essentialism, keeping only what adds value to your life. I found myself channeling a bit of Nietzsche and Schopenhauer, diving into existentialism to question what truly matters. Why do we hold on to things no longer serve us? It became a journey of self-development, an exploration of my psychology, asking myself tough questions and pushing for personal success. As I dug through the clutter, I realized it was more than just about the physical items. It was a mental decluttering, a way to start focusing on what's truly important. I began thinking about digital minimalism and even considered a digital detox to clear my mental space. Losing that cup was more than just a loss. It was the beginning of a journey toward proactivity and becoming a better person. And this was just the start. What happens when life demands more than just cleaning up a mess? Thinking about moving to another country really shakes up your perspective on what you truly need in life. It's not just about packing bags. It's about packing light, both physically and mentally. When I decided to consider moving, it forced me to look at my possessions through a different lens. Suddenly, every item became a question of necessity. Do I really need this? Does it contribute to my personal development or mental well-being? Or is it just another thing holding me back? Preparing for this move made me realize the power of decluttering, not just as a way to clean up, but as a means of achieving clarity. By getting rid of what no longer served me, I found a sense of freedom and focus on growth that I hadn't felt before. It reminded me of Stoicism and the teachings of Marco Aurelio. Sometimes letting go is the key to personal success. It's about being proactive, choosing what to keep and what to leave behind, much like optimizing your existence for the better. This process wasn't just theoretical. It was real, and it was tough. Sorting through my belongings, I felt waves of nostalgia, anxiety, and even a bit of fear. Each item discarded was a step towards a lighter, more organized life. It became clear that personal growth often means making hard choices, like saying goodbye to things that once brought joy but now just take up space. It's a philosophy of essentialism in action, focusing only on what brings value. But decluttering isn't just about physical objects. Digital clutter can weigh you down just as much, if not more. As I prepared for the move, I realized I needed a digital detox too, clearing out old files, unnecessary emails, and unused apps. It was a journey of self-knowledge, understanding what I really needed to keep both in my digital life and in my physical one. But could I take this a step further and turn it into a game to make the process more engaging? Decluttering can feel like a daunting task, but what if it became a game? Enter the Men's Game Challenge. Playful yet powerful approach to decluttering that adds a layer of fun and competition. The idea is simple. Start by getting rid of one item on the first day, 2 items on the second, 3 on the third, and so on, until you reach 30 items on the 30th day. By the end, you will have parted with a whopping 465 items. It's a game that pushes you to confront your attachment to stuff and encourages personal growth. As the days went on, the challenge became more intense. By day 15, I was letting go of things I had never thought I would part with. It was a test of discipline and self-improvement. I started to notice patterns in my behavior, how often I held on to things just in case, or because of some sentimental value. This challenge forced me to ask the hard question: does this item add to my mental well-being? Does it align with my philosophy of essentialism and personal success? Each day was a small victory, and with every item I discarded, I felt lighter and more focused on growth. This wasn't just about clearing space. It was about freeing my mind from the clutter of indecision and anxiety. The process reminded me of the teachings of Nietzsche and Schopenhauer, how we often cling to material things to fill existential voids. But by letting go, I was reclaiming space for what truly mattered: self-development and improving social skills, a clearer, less cluttered mind. By the end of the 30 days, the sense of accomplishment was immense. Not only had I removed 465 items from my life, but I also felt a renewed sense of clarity and purpose. This challenge was more than just a game. It was a profound exercise in optimizing my existence and becoming a better person. But the journey didn't end there. I realized that my newfound discipline could be applied to other areas of life. What about digital spaces? Once you've started decluttering, it's crucial to have a strategy to keep you on track. It's not just about tossing things randomly, it's about being smart with your approach. One effective method is to declutter by category instead of by room. Think about it. Dealing with all your books at once, then moving on to clothes and so on, gives you a clear picture of how much you own. It's like doing a mental inventory check that boosts self-knowledge and self-improvement. It helps maintain focus on growth and makes the process less overwhelming. Another great strategy is to create a personalized tracker. This could be a simple spreadsheet or even a bullet journal where you record the items you declutter each day. Seeing your progress visually can be incredibly motivating and serves as a reminder of your commitment, personal development, and mental well-being. Plus, it can be fun. You could even add a reward system for hitting milestones, turning decluttering into a game that enhances discipline and proactivity. Sometimes, the key to successful decluttering is flexibility. You don't have to follow a strict order. Skip around if you feel stuck. One day you might feel like tackling your closet. The next, you might want to sort through your kitchen. The important thing is to keep moving forward, optimizing your existence little by little. It's all about finding what works for you and sticking with it, much like the philosophy of essentialism. Remember, the goal is to create a space that supports your personal success and mental well-being, not to stress you out. Multiple passes through your belongings can also be a game changer. First round might only scratch the surface, but each subsequent pass will allow you to dig deeper and be more ruthless. It's like peeling back layers to get to the core of what's truly essential. Each pass is an opportunity for self-development as you become more confident in making decisions about what to keep and what to let go. But decluttering isn't just about the physical stuff. Our digital lives can be just as cluttered. When it comes to decluttering, we often forget about our digital spaces. But let's be real. Our phones, computers, and cloud storage can be just as chaotic as a cluttered room. Digital decluttering is about more than just deleting a few old emails. It's about creating digital minimalism and a more focused existence. Start by going through your hard drives and cloud storage. Delete files you no longer need and organize the ones you do. It's like doing a dopamine fasting for your brain, reducing the digital noise that constantly pulls at your attention. Next up, tackle your email inbox. It's easy to let it become a black hole of unread messages, spam, and subscriptions you didn't even know you had. Unsubscribe from those newsletters that no longer serve you, and create filters for emails you want to keep but don't need to see immediately. Trust me, the mental clarity you gain is worth the effort. And don't forget to go through your saved bookmarks and tabs. Keeping only what's essential aligns with the principles of Stoicism and Essentialism, helping you stay focused on growth and personal success. Don't underestimate the impact of cleaning up your social media. Take a moment to unfollow accounts that don't bring value to your life or contribute positively to your mental well-being. The aim is to improve your social skills and how you engage online. It's about fostering a digital environment that encourages proactivity and self-development, not one that adds to your anxiety or depression. Consider it a digital detox for your mind, helping you stay disciplined and more in tune with your personal growth. Digital decluttering might seem tedious, but it's crucial, optimizing your existence. A clutter-free digital space can reduce overwhelm and increase your productivity, giving you more time to focus on what truly matters. And this isn't a one-time task. Make it a habit. Regularly go through your digital belongings, much like you would with physical items, to ensure that your digital life remains streamlined and purposeful. But what's the end goal of all this decluttering and simplifying? After 30 days of intense decluttering, both physical and digital, I felt a sense of freedom I hadn't experienced in years. Minimalism isn't just about owning fewer things. It's about making space for what truly matters. I realized that by getting rid of the excess, I was also clearing out mental clutter, creating room for personal growth and a deeper focus on what brings me joy. It's like following the philosophy of Stoicism, where you learn to detach from material possessions and focus on inner peace and self-improvement. The benefits of this minimalist journey were more than just a cleaner home or a tidier desktop. I noticed a significant improvement in my mental well-being. With fewer distractions, I found it easier to concentrate on my work, my relationships, and my hobbies. It's like Nietzsche's idea of embracing what is essential and letting go of the superfluous, allowing for a clearer, more purposeful existence. This clarity is crucial for anyone looking to optimize their existence and truly focus on growth. One unexpected perk of minimalism was a boost in my confidence. By letting go of things that no longer served me, I felt more in control of my environment and my life. It's amazing how much lighter you can feel without the burden of unnecessary possession. I started to see myself not just as someone managing life, but as someone actively shaping it. Philosophy rooted in personal development and self-knowledge. And this empowerment extends beyond just physical and digital spaces. It influences every decision you make moving forward. Reflecting on this journey, I've come to understand that minimalism is more than a trend or a one-time project. It's a way of life. It's about constantly assessing what adds value to your life and having the discipline to remove what doesn't. This practice can improve social skills, reduce anxiety, and pave the way to becoming a better person. But how do you sustain this lifestyle long-term? How can you keep the momentum going and continue to live with intention?